This is the meat, the spare ribs, but they cut it instead of the long way, the long short rib ways, they cut it like the short way, meaning like the bone is like right here on the side, so the bone is like this short. So I was able to cut it into chunks, and we're going to make 갈비찜. We're gonna make, this is pork, so we're gonna make spicy. So the short spare ribs come like this. Normally the rib bones are like this long, right? But they cut it like this at Costco. So I am going to cut this into chunks. Like this. And I'll show you. I should use a big knife, but I'm feeling like using a little small knife today. I just sharpened it and I like it sharper. So there you have it. And then I'm going to boil this in hot water. This is the Korean soybean paste. Of it already. So I've already put 1 tablespoon of miso bean paste into this boiling water. And if you don't have miso paste, soybean paste, then you can just do plain water, but make sure you add like some onions, or add onions and bay leaves and garlic and ginger to have that clean boil. You gotta clean your meat first. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm cleaning the meat. Okay, so now this plate of meat that I just cut, the spare ribs, is all gonna go into this boiling water. What we're doing now is we're just cleaning the blood out of the meat. Out and transfer it to another pot. And we're going to add the seasoning. Cook it. So now in this pot, I'm going to add, with all this meat, I'm going to add all this ingredient in there. So we're going to start off by putting half a cup of soy sauce. There. 3 cups of water. Half a cup of sugar. And then I'm going to cut all these guys up and put it in. This is about 10 to 12 bay leaves right here. And this is 2 tablespoons of pepper flakes. If you want it to be a little bit more spicy, then you can add Korean pepper paste in there. I'm going to have half a tablespoon of black pepper, ginger, garlic, and then we're going to cut these carrots into like this 1-inch size. And then these are going to be cut into little squares. And then it's all going to go in there. I'm going to put the carrots in very, very last, about 30 minutes before the meat is ready to eat. This is going to take about 2 hours, 1.5, 2 hours to cook, because I want the meat to fall off the bones. The onions will be cut. You can cut it smaller if you want to, but I'm just going to cut it kind of like thumbnail size. See? And then these ginger, I don't want it to be edible. I just want it to have the aroma in there, so I'm just gonna slice it thin like that. You don't have to have this much ginger if you don't want to, but I like to have a large amount of ginger. That's it. That goes in there. The carrots won't go in at all, not until the very end, 30 minutes before it's ready to eat. The last 30 minutes of cooking. And then also sesame oil at the end. Right now you can put maybe a tablespoon, and at the end you can add half a tablespoon. Okay, as you can see the water level in this pot. The water level in this pot right now, the meat is not quite submerged, so you want the water to be overflowing a little. I think I have too much meat, so I might add a little bit more, a couple more tablespoons of soy sauce and maybe a cup of water. It's better to be not salty and then you can add more than to be able to have too salty and then not be able to add more, you know? This is a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Half a cup of water. Another half a cup of water. And then we're going to put the lid on and cook it. Let me taste it. It's okay if it tastes kind of bland and not so salty, because all this cooking is going to make this liquid thicker and also more saltier because the water will be evaporated while it's cooking. So this is a braised dish, therefore it needs to be cooked quite long. Now we're going to put the lid on and cook it for 2 hours at about medium-high heat. Look how beautiful this turned out. Yum. It's so delicious. I added some carrots, right? At the end, like an hour before we ate. These carrots are really soft. Then I add some pepper to make it a little bit more spicy. You don't have to add the peppers if you don't want to. But these are so tender, it just melts off the bones. It just comes right off the bones. And then the liquid. Pour this over rice, and it's an awesome comfort food. It's time to eat. Yum. Look at this. It's so tender. It's just gonna fall off the bones. Hot, 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 hot. Take the first bite. Yum. It's so good. It's not spicy at all. It's salty, sweet, and spicy. Just the perfect spiciness. I have radish kimchi that I made. This is really good. Cucumber kimchi. Did you know that there's cucumber kimchi? So there's a lot of vegetables that just about anything you can make kimchi with. Anyway, I will show you how to make cucumber kimchi as well. That previous bite was a carrot. It's so soft and tender. Just melts in your mouth. And I want it to be a little bit more spicy, so I added peppers. This is called gwarigochu. It's a Korean pepper that's kind of like all twisty, so it's called a twisty pepper. It's a little spicy. It's raining today, and I have a cold, so this is perfect. You know, clean that sinus, get it all drained. So good. Gotta get that juice in there. One of my favorite ways to cook ribs. This is the bay leaf that was in there. It's good. So good. Actually, for this last bite, then you're gonna get this juice. All this goodness is gonna go into my rice. It's so delicious. I want to lick the plate. But I'm not gonna do that on camera. I should bring more rice. Yeah, I think I will. Let me go get more rice. Whoa. Sorry about that squeeze sound. The kimchi. This yummy braised pork stew. Spicy braised pork stew. Spicy braised pork. Spicy braised pork. Yum. The last bite is the yummiest. So delicious. I hope you try out this recipe. Make some comments below. Let me know what you think. Give me a like. And please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.